What's up, motherfuckers? All right, what's up, y'all? Yep, the link is in the comments for anybody who wants to come join. See if you can hang in this arena, man. If you can't, you're gonna get rooted out, and that's just how it's gonna go. If you're fake as fuck, you won't last in crazy world. You'll end up on the other side of the wall. No money, no broads. Remember, you don't want to be on that side of the wall. Yeah, so you guys join by hitting the link in the comment box. But if you're not official, I'm not letting you join. If I even think there's holes in you, you won't get on this platform. You know? So just know not everybody's even welcome here. Not everybody's getting a face in one of these boxes up here, you guys. You got to be like reputable for that shit. So yeah, so I went to court yesterday, went to trial for the first time ever, right? Now, this whole situation's kind of intricate because I set them up to tamper with evidence, but it's their fault they took the bait. Now, what I did is I got stopped for running a red light, which I probably did. Okay. So when I got stopped during this traffic stop, the police officer, when I asked her, hey, why did you stop me? She said, I said, did you stop me because of my tabs? Because I knew they couldn't stop you for expired registration during the coronavirus because the DMV was closed. So I'm like, why'd you stop me for my tabs? She said, no, I stopped you because you went through the red light back there that went from yellow to red. I said, no, I didn't. What's up, Nicole? I said, no, I didn't. Oh, well, listen to how I went to trial for the first time, Nicole, for the first time yesterday. And what I was trying to do is I was trying to get the body cam footage, the original body cam footage, where the police officer told me, no, I cannot stop you or cite you for having bad registration during the coronavirus. Now, the video that I retrieved from the police after I told them, hey, I need this body cam footage because I'm going to use it in evidence in another police case to sue a cop. That's how I baited them, right? So, of course, they tampered with their own body cam evidence and actually took out the part where she told me she can't stop me for my tabs or for having, or she can't stop me or give me a ticket, meaning cite me because of the coronavirus and the DMV situation. Okay? 2 weeks later, a cop pulled me over and charged me with tax evasion for having bad tabs during the coronavirus. That's why I wanted the evidence, right? That's the traffic stop that you guys have seen. So I bait them and I telegraph my play on purpose. And I tell them, yeah, I'm going to get that body cam and sue another cop. Don't worry, it's not going to be from your department. Your cop did the right thing, right? So they give me tainted evidence, which then I take into court. So what I was trying to do was get the cop to perjure herself on the stand. That was my whole game. I was guilty as fuck probably for running the red light. It was not about the red light. They knew, the judge knew I was trying to use the trial to draw out other evidence that had nothing to do with the actual situation, but it was still relevant, right? So when the trial started, the first thing the judge tried to say, I said, Your Honor, I need to approach the bench. We need to have like a sidebar here because we got tainted evidence, I believe. He's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. So I start breaking it down to him. Right when he starts becoming aware of it, of what's going on, he's like, that's not relevant to the case. Why do we need to see this? I said, yeah, it's relevant because if the dash cam came from the same person that tampered with the body cam, we can't trust either pieces of evidence. And he's like, okay, let's review the evidence, right? So I start to show him my copy that I retrieved where they took the part out where she said, I can't cite you for having bad tabs or stop you during the coronavirus. They fucking removed that right out of the tape. So I wanted to see if they would be honest and bring in the real tape, which they didn't. They brought in their fake edited tape also. Now, throughout this process, somebody at the police department actually admitted that they can take voices out, that they can take sound out, and they can blur faces during a conversation I had with her. She didn't know where this was going to lead, right? So, and this is the same woman that tampered with the evidence, right? Over a $50 running a red light ticket. They're ready to tamper with evidence, which is a felony, and they're ready to perjure an officer, which is a felony, right? So I'm like, yeah, Your Honor, this is going bad. Like, whoa, you know, I'm representing myself here. I need everything afforded under the law in my, that in my defense. So I need this evidence, to be seen. So he makes me fight to even see the evidence. I win that. He looks at the evidence and he's like, okay, well, I can't make a decision on this without you having another tape that contradicts this, right? Which, of course, they know I don't really have, but there was a possibility that I had a camera playing in my car, right? So they were nervous. They were nervous. The worst thing that was going to happen to me was a $50 ticket. The worst thing that was going to happen to them was a scandal, lawsuit, front page of the news type shit. And they did not want that shit, right? So the judge was actually a black man also. And he was still biased to the system. He was protecting the blue wall that has been an issue for a long time, right? And then, so he's protecting the blue wall, being a chump, basically. And so he lets the evidence in. We start the trial. And before we start the trial, she tells me that if I want to go to trial, she's going to charge me with having expired tabs. And I'm like, and mind you, they took out the cop's voice that said, I can't stop you or cite you for having expired tabs. Everybody knows this, though. The judge knows it. The prosecutor knows it. The cop knows it. The court clerk knows it. The bailiff knows it. I know it, but now they're trying to suppress it. It's like all over, like you guys can go back during these times. It's all over Facebook. It was all over the news. They could not stop people in the state of Minnesota for having expired tabs or cite them because the DMVs were shut down. So they start asking the cop questions. The prosecutor goes first. She starts walking the cop through what the cop needs to say. The cop says what the cop needs to say. And then I get my chance to cross-examine the cop, right? But during this process, she's like, well, my computer doesn't work right now. We can't watch the evidence, right? I said, mistrial. I'm calling a mistrial. He's like, no, you can't. No, it don't work like that. I'm like, whatever, I'm trying. So he's like, well, let's take a 5-minute recess and then we'll come back and when this shit works. So we come back. This is when we're looking at the tape, the actual dash cam now. We're past the body cam. Now we're to the dash cam looking at whether I really went through the light or not. So we watch it and I'm like, I can't see if the light turned. It just play it again. And we're all huddled around up by the judge's little thing. And it's turned towards him. So we're all trying to see it too. And I'm like, nah, I couldn't see it. Play it again. Play that again. Nah, I got to see that better. Right? Because it was really close. It was debatable. It's not about the $50 ticket, dog. I only smoke CBD, you motherfuckers. Yeah, I only smoke CBD. Is anybody trying to get in here? I put the link in here, didn't I? I'm going to put the link up, man. Hold on. There's a link. So surprisingly, you guys, I'm not nervous at all. I'm not nervous for shit. I'm like, nothing to lose, right? They're threatening me with extra charges. I'm laughing at them, telling them, do it. Do it. Like, you trying to threaten me with something that you really can't even charge me with based on the time back then. Now you're trying to threaten it now that we're in court 2 years later and the DMVs are open and we're not protected by that no more. Like, I'm just, the shit they play. Then she caught herself and she said, Your Honor, I'm not going to try and charge him with that. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, like she was doing me a favor. You fucking bitch. You fucking cunt bitch. Right? The judge, he was tolerable. That fucking prosecutor was a cunt bitch. Right? So she's trying to protect the blue wall. She knows what's going on. She knows. I know that they know about the evidence. They know. They've been probably called by the chief of police. He's probably like, yeah, this cannot come out. It's a small thing, but if it comes out, it's going to be a huge problem over a $50 ticket. If they were smart, they would have just dismissed the ticket. But they're dumb and they're thirsty, so they press forward, right? So I'm objecting, doing this, doing that. I'm playing Perry Mason and shit. Little did they know, I was actually half decent at this, right? So I'm like, so the judge is surprised. And I'm like sarcastic and like comical. And like, I'm almost like about to get slapped with contempt of court on multiple occasions. I was warned because I was kind of semi making a mockery out of the system, which it is a mockery. So I was doing it how I was supposed to do it, right? They're lucky they couldn't see my face. They made me put a mask on. I was laughing the whole time. If they'd have saw my face, they'd have been so mad. If they could have seen the look on my face during the whole trial, he would have slapped me with contempt. You know? So he's like, it gets great. Watch. So finally, it gets to the point where I get to interrogate the cop, right? As I start to interrogate the cop, the prosecutor objects. Oh, objection. He's badgering the witness. Objection. He's asking her more than one question at once. The judge was like, just ask her one question at once and then let her answer. And he's like trying to stop all my questions, stop all the answers. I mean, they're just fighting tooth and nail to not get to the point where I asked the cop, when you pulled me over, what did you say to me when I asked you why you pulled me over? The prosecutor was like, objection, it's irrelevant to the situation. And the judge ruled in her favor. Right when the judge did that, I looked at him. I said, I'm guilty. I quit. I'm done. I'm done. I'm guilty. I'm going to call the shot. You're not finding me guilty. I'm guilty. And he's like, well, sir, why are you saying you're guilty all of a sudden? I said, because I've been in this realm, man. I know what's going on. This whole system is fake as F. And he said, you're lucky you stopped right there. I said, I know what I'm doing. I know how to word things. I've been in the system since I was 13 to 43. I never got away with anything when it comes down to it. You know, I just broke down to him like what I really been through in life, you know, and what it's really like. You know what I'm saying? To be the motherfucker that just gets like chosen to be thrown under the bus every time the bus stops. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, you know what? I come from a neighborhood just like you in a different city, in a different town. He said, I'm the guy that didn't get caught. I was a criminal defense lawyer for 35 years before I was a judge. He said, I know what you're going through, man. You know, he said, I'm going to impose a $50 fine. I said, objection. Objection. I shouldn't pay nothing. You know? And he's like, okay, I'm going to stay the $50 fine, and I'm going to assess a $50 court fee for the cost of the trial. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And that's fair. I'll take that, man, whatever, you know? And now me and the judge we're right here now, though. I was irritating him during the trial. I was being an asshole, but I've been irritated. Y'all been assholes to me, you know? And he was as cool as he could be as far as a judge in a trial, aside from trying to suppress the evidence, which that's just what they do, you guys. He's got to work to make sure that they don't get money took from them at the end of the day. That's how they operate, you guys. It doesn't matter. Right and wrong has nothing to do with this. I got judged by a man that told me I was a criminal like you that didn't get caught. I will get the transcripts so you guys can see them. That's what he told me, man. And I respected it. Like, at least you're not lying to me. At least you're not like acting like you're all high and mighty and you never broke the law or did nothing wrong. I had a judge fucking tell me I was a guy that didn't get caught. And he wasn't talking about me. He was talking about himself. These are the people that judge us. You know? All you cop lovers out there, I can't wait until a cop pulls you over and just rams a nightstick in your fucking ass, dog, and just punks the shit out of you, takes you downtown and ruins your life, because you won't be a cop lover after that. We got a lot of cop lovers out here, man. Somebody start smacking them with the wrench. Somebody just start hitting them over the head. Do I got any of my real ones in here? Just start beating them over the head with the wrench. I don't care if they're saying good shit. Jay Bird, you got a wrench. Anybody talk, just smack them, dog, for sport. Like, you know? If it's a cop lover and they start talking like cops supporting police corruption, just bust them in the mouth with that wrench. That's what it's for, man. You know? But yeah, I got to light my CBD, man. So I said to the judge, I said, you know, yeah, so I lost. At least it wasn't a murder, right? It's not the end of the world. You know? That was the first time in my life I ever went to trial. Ever. Out of like 100 cases. First time ever. And I recommend, if you guys are going to go to trial, do it on a misdemeanor case, not a serious felony. Get your feet wet with misdemeanors. You know? You're tripping, Leo. If you're going to let somebody whoop your ass, dog, and you're cool with that, you're not really like my type of dude, man. Like, I don't understand you, bro. You're saying I got no hate for the cops. Hold on. 90s, I got beat by them. Hey, win some, lose some. Nah, dog. Fuck that. You got me fucked. We don't play that shit up here. Can I beat a cop and it's win some, lose some? Can I go knock a cop out and he's like, oh, crazy, kick my ass, it's good? No, he's snitching on me, man. He keeps taking me to jail. Hell no. They're not running with impunity. We see what happens when cops run with impunity. I'm not doing it. Don't come to Minneapolis, dog. You know, if you feel like that, don't come to Minneapolis, bro. No, if you're a cop lover and you're like, and they beat your ass and you like them still, kill yourself, because they're going to kill you the next time. You know? Nicole, what's up? This is my second StreamYard. Hit the link if you motherfuckers want to join. If you feel like you got something to say. You're welcome. You're all welcome. Except for the PCs, snitches, and the fucking punks, chomos, and the fucking all them type of motherfuckers. You know? Everybody else, you're all welcome. You're all welcome. Hey, Nicole, remember when I dropped that kid on 19th Street? I think you were at the store, but remember when I socked him and he went flying like 20-some feet into the street? She didn't see it, though, but she walked past him. She's actually in here. She might have left, though. Remember that when I dropped them kids, man? It was just one of them, but it was 3 of them. They were walking up, and they cut across the street when you came, and they came back, and you went to the store, and then when you were coming back, you heard the gun go off. They think that story's fake. I don't really care, I guess, you know? I think it was fake, too, if I was one of these lames who never put in no work, you know? But yeah, so first time going to trial, I took their power from them and pled guilty in the middle of the trial. Wasted their time, wasted all that shit. They weren't going to come off the evidence, so I just quit. I wasn't going to let him have the justice of finding me guilty, you know? When you represent yourself, it gives you more freedom. You can approach the bench. You can fucking request a sidebar. You can request sometimes the judge's chamber. Yeah, you can hit the link and jump in, you know? I don't think I got any guests back there. No, no. Here, I'll set the link out again, man. I wish they made it easy and do all that extra shit. Yeah, there's the link right there, you guys. I just dropped it. That's how you join. But yeah, that judge, man, he was okay, you know. But yeah, I straight up told him this whole system is fake as F. That's why I'm pleading guilty, you know? And then he was like, well, you can't just plead guilty. I have to believe you're pleading guilty. I can't just believe you're pleading guilty under just. I say I'm guilty. What do you? I'm guilty. I'm guilty. You got guilty. Guilty. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Guilty. Guilty. Yep. Yep. I'm guilty. Yep. Guilty. Yes. Yep. Yep. Yes. Like what the fuck, man? Like stop playing these fucking games with me. You know? Stop playing these fucking word games, man. Let's stop it. Let's stop playing fucking word games, man. That shit is so fucking pathetic that all this planet is wordplay. Fucking stupid as fuck, man. It's all it is, man. It's how you say shit. Doesn't matter what you do. It's just how you say it, man. You be on total bullshit. It's just how you say it, man. Perky, what's up, Perky? I gotta see your face, dog. I don't know who you are, man. What's up, Perky? Where you from, man? Perky, you've been around. I'm gonna give you a chance. I don't usually just take chances, but here you go. Hold on, my fault. There you go. Perky, you are officially the first subscriber that has came to the box, dog. So you're a legend either or. So don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up, man.
Or you're from Minnesota, right?
Yeah, South Minneapolis, man.
Yeah, I'm from Canada, Vancouver.
Okay, so we're really not probably too far from each other, bro. You know?
I'm right. Yeah, we're right by like Los Angeles, a couple hours from LA. So.
Okay, so you've got on the West Coast, basically. Yep.
Yeah.
So where are you originally from, brother?
Well, my background's Italian. We're Italian, so.
Okay.
From Italy.
There's actually a lot of Italians in Canada, isn't there?
Yeah, like Montreal, like on the East Coast, there's a lot. There's quite a bit in.
There's a mafia presence. pretty heavy mafia presence, also, isn't there?
Yeah, on the East
Yeah, I
Coast,
think a lot of people.
not in the West Coast though, but on the East Coast, there's a lot of mafia out there.
Yeah, I didn't really. I guess I wasn't always aware of that until recently, bro. It kind of threw me off. I'm like, huh? Fucking Italian mafia in Canada. Then you got to think about Canada Dry. That was an old mob company.
Oh
The
yeah,
ginger ale. Yeah, ginger ale. That was some old mob shit. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
have
Makes
you ever
sense,
heard?
bro.
Have you heard of the Rizzuti family? Rizzutos?
Yeah, I think there's like a Netflix thing on them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind
He
of what
was
pulled my coat to it. I was kind of
he
surprised. I
was
was like, all
part
right,
of the Bonanno crime family in New York,
okay,
and then he had ties. He went to Canada, but he had ties with those guys.
that's cool, man. Cool.
So
Yeah.
he ran all of like Montreal. Like you couldn't do anything unless you paid him to do stuff in that city. It was all controlled by him.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what the mob really does these days. It's just so many informants, so many people cooperating. There's no way for them things to. There's nothing like that will ever really exist very long. Now I've
But
seen this thing recently with this guy, who he gave them all these certain cell phones so they could like communicate encrypted. But then he got busted and snitched, and he gave the network to the government, and
the
then everybody
PGP,
got.
the
You know about
PGP
it?
network, right? Those berries, those blackberries.
Yeah, yep. And just know all technology, you guys, it's all like an open network to whoever wants to hack into it. They can turn your cameras on, they can turn your mics on. We're not safe with these devices around us at all. I don't care if it's encrypted. I don't care what the fuck they say. That motherfucker is spying on you.
Yeah,
You know?
they usually turn off the cameras and stuff, but they can still hack into that shit though. Those things are
You
insane.
said what, bro?
They usually turn the cameras off on that stuff, but you can still hack into that shit.
Yeah.
All those
There's nothing
berries.
safe, man. Yeah, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. How long have you been a subscriber here in Crazy World?
I've been starting watching you for what, probably a month now.
Okay.
I got
So you gotta sometimes go back. A lot of people don't do this, and this is a mistake, because they might jump in and see me in the middle of a beef and not even know like what I'm about, and they might judge me just off of that beef. So you have to go back to my original content and like know why I'm here, where I'm from, what I've been associated with, things of that nature. But the reason I started my channel is over the George Floyd situation. We were
I
all
seen that
co-workers
video.
at a nightclub. That's everything about that's official. I'm one of the 400 people that came forward and was like, fuck that cop. This is what's up. And what I had to really tell them wasn't necessarily like the nail in his coffin. And everything that everybody at the nightclub talked about got swept under the rug, because it would have made it a first degree premeditated murder. It would have took the racist shit out of it. It would have made it just a personal beef between a cop and a guy that worked in a nightclub. And I feel like they had their own agenda, and their agenda was to burn the world, basically. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it's all psyop, like propaganda type shit. And people bring up conspiracy theories and things of that nature. I won't rule out anything. Anything could have happened. Like, you guys, like, I know we all knew each other, but it still could have been like some kind of fixed setup shit.
it was
It
all
could have
because
been.
they want to get the blacks against. It's like a racial thing. I think it was all done
Yeah, and
for
it
it.
wasn't even racial, you guys. Like me and the cop, he never really did shit to me. We worked security. He was in his fucking. He's like, I can't say he was a racist. I can say he was sometimes maybe a little bit of an asshole to certain people, but he never. It surprised me, man. Like, I just didn't. Like, I'm just
You
surprised,
worked
bro.
with that guy? You
We
worked
were
with that cop?
co-workers, yeah. I'm actually on Lake Street right now at a nightclub. Yeah, I knew the cop better than George Floyd because I saw the cop all the time. George Floyd was a fill-in when it
Yeah.
got busy. So I'd only met him once or twice, but I'd seen the cop multiple times. He offered me a ride to work once when I was at a bus stop, and I'm like, I can't remember. It's weird that I don't remember, but I can't see myself getting in the back of a squad car being on parole, even
Yeah.
if I do work with you and you're really trying to be cool, I wouldn't have gotten in the back of that car, you know,
Nah.
because he
Your
has to
first
let me out. I
your
couldn't see
first
myself
video I
doing it.
saw was the one you got pulled over by the cop.
That was a week before George Floyd got killed. I thought it was 3 days, but when I went back and looked at everything, it was actually a week before George Floyd got killed. And see, I was already that angry with the cops. Does
Yeah.
that make sense? I didn't need to see that to know this shit was bullshit. I've been going through it for 3 decades, man. Gets
Yeah.
old, bro. You know? Gets
Yeah.
old, man.
That was the first video. Some guy said. I think it was another guy that had a channel and he put you on his channel. And
Yeah, ASD Docs.
yeah.
He's a good dude. ASD Docs he helped me out with this shit. He fully supported me through the situation. He's been a solid dude, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to ASD Docs, Andre Shouldn't Drink podcast. Shout out to Dirty Weather 916. People got to start watching the bakery. Like, they're missing a lot of good content over there, you guys. Dirty Weather 916. Shout out to Nate Dogg 916. Shout out to Legalized Drugs. Shout out to who else? I'll be sometimes leaving people out. P Block. Shout out to just trying to think of the YouTubers I fuck with, man. I know I'm forgetting a couple of them. My fault, y'all. You know, but yeah, you know, like
I
you know,
seen your
the
video
system,
yesterday
they're never gonna
with
be fair. Even after all this, you guys, they're still corrupt as fuck. You know?
the cops.
Well, go ahead, Perky.
No, I was just talking about your video with your sister yesterday. He debunked that
Yep.
retard. That video was so fake.
I mean, and you know what you know how the one thing he did is he got my sister's laugh from a soundbite. So that was really her laugh that he kept adding. So that
Yeah, it
was like
still was fake. You could tell it's fake. It's so bad.
like there's a lot of people that still think that that's real. How dumb do you got to be to
It was
not
so
see through that,
stupid.
bro? Like,
It was so
yeah,
bad.
like, yeah, it was a nice try, I guess, but he should have known I could debunk that like that. Why would I not be cool with my sister? You know,
And
like,
then
I don't get why. Go
the
ahead.
name, she's like, Canna Lisa?
Yep.
Canna?
Yep.
So bad.
Can you pronounce it right? Try and pronounce it right.
Kama Lisa.
Comma, listen. You still didn't do
Kama
it.
Lisa.
There, you said it. Yep. It
Kama
takes
Lisa.
like
But she's,
coaching. Yep. Once or twice, and then your person will get it. But nobody can say that name right. He should have picked a different name. He
yeah.
big, and my sister's the only person in the world with that name. You can look
Yeah,
on
I've never heard
Facebook.
that name
You can
before.
Google it. Never. My mom made it up. But now that people are starting to hear it, somebody's going to be like, that's a cool name. They're going to name their child that. So she's going to lose that because now she's known on social media. She's going to lose being the only person with that name in the next year or two. Believe it or not, you know?
Yeah, that was fake as hell. That was bad.
Yeah. And read the comments. People are like, oh, it sounds just like your sister. Start reading the comments right now. Like, bro, like,
I don't know if I can get in the comments while I'm talking to you.
Oh yeah, you don't. Yeah. Well, they're just talking shit. Just But honestly, how naive do you have to be to try and support that video after I debunked it? And I
Oh,
debunked it hard.
you can even tell it was scripted though, like the way they were talking, and you could tell it was like scripted.
Satire.
Like,
it was
so
satire,
fake.
man. I honestly never watched it all. As soon as I saw him lying about me, I was like, I'm done with it. You know?
Yeah.
It's hard to
Guys are
watch somebody
retarded.
lie about you. I never really knew how hard it is to watch somebody just lie on you like that. It's actually like it infuriates you. Like, you want to take off on them. Like, you almost get like sick to your stomach type shit. Like, what?
He's just trying to get
Pretty
views.
bad.
He's just trying to get views. All those YouTube guys just lie about everything.
He's gonna be bad. He's gonna be fucked up though when I show up in Oregon. And you gotta understand, he's not gonna.
Something happened.
I'm gonna show you guys. Watch. I'm gonna go to. If he wouldn't have made the video, I wouldn't have went to Oregon. But because he made the video, now I'm confronting him. You brought my sister into this shit. Now I'm gonna confront you, dog. Either you're gonna come outside and handle your shit like a man, or we're all gonna see you cower. You guys need better content, right?
Where's Oregon? Right by Seattle, no?
Am I getting a bad signal here? You guys need better content as an audience, wouldn't you say, Perky?
Oregon is right by what? Seattle there?
You said what?
Is it right by Seattle,
You're
Oregon?
cutting out. Turn your mic on and off once.
Mike.
I
Can you hear me now?
you now. Yep.
Where Oregon's right by Seattle, no?
Somewhere in Portland, I guess. I know exactly where he's at. You see, people don't want to fuck around with me, dog. Like the internet dropped his address, but I got private investors.
Is this my video or his cutting out?
Yeah, I lost the signal, but yeah, I got a homie that's a private investigator, so he gives me anything I need, also. You know, but
What's
I'm
the
not in
story
that
with
life
that guy?
like that, bro. Where you said what?
What's the story with that guy? Was he like, did he run from
What'd you
LA
say,
or
Perky?
something? Did that guy run? Was he used to live in LA and he took off or something? What was the story with that guy?
Yeah, he used to live in LA. I guess I think he's a dropout Norteño. He came on here lying, said he was active. Then they showed he was a PC, dropped his paperwork. Everything's just been all bad about him, bro. He's just a cancer on YouTube. We're trying to kill cancers on YouTube, bro. You know, as far as like, we can't have these guys like just running around, just ruining the game, bro. They're gonna like ruin the whole platform. You guys aren't gonna want to watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we have to kill these fake personalities, hypothetically speaking, as far as off of the internet platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Because they're just going to taint everything. They're making fake videos. And this is why convicts fight all the time. You guys are seeing right now exactly how we operate. And this is why we always shoot, kill each other, why we're always bickering, arguing. It's the same way in jail, same way in the streets. You guys now see it on YouTube.
So true.
That's exactly what you're like. This always been like this. Nothing new. There's always been somebody bumping their gums that's got to get fucked up. This is nothing new. It's just new to everybody else. It ain't new to me, you know.
Just like that JD guy. you exposed that guy to the.
Yep. It's like a lot of people, they don't like me right away, bro, because they think I'm just talking shit. But like Big Bad said, listen to what he's saying though. Don't just be like he's talking shit. Listen to what I'm actually saying. Listen to the points I'm making. You know? People be like thinking I'm out here just like talking any type of shit. Like, nah, I see what's up with people, so I'm calling bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta call bullshit in this world. I think we might have another guest. He's probably a piece of shit though. Hold on. Nah, that's just you. Hold on. All right. But yeah, so this is the way that now I'm going to start to meet all my subscribers face to face. And if you guys feel like you're not comfortable being on camera, you can just come and be in the box. You don't even really got to talk, man. You can just be there in the box listening too. It don't matter, you know?
Is this new, this thing? Because I've never seen this before.
You said what?
Is this new, this stream thing?
Dirty Weather is kind of one of the guys who invented this. You know, oh, my fault. Dirty Weather 916. This is like his style. He invented this where everybody kind of meets each other and gets to know each other and shit. You know, so this is one of his his little projects, his little I don't know what you call it, you know what I'm saying, but it was his.
Yeah. Can people see me, or only you can see me?
Yeah, what's up, bro? That was somebody calling. When the screen cuts out, it's because somebody calls my phone.
Oh. So can everyone see me right now? I guess so, right?
Yeah, the whole world can see you. You're bro, you're the first motherfucker to ever come on, except for Big Bad, but Big Bad's already kind of part of my circle. You know what I'm saying? But so I guess people might get that confused, but me and Big Bad already kind of know each other from the nation and all that. And I already saw Big Bad's face. You're the first face of a subscriber that I haven't seen, you know? So you're still, like I said, the first one on here, bro.
History.
Yeah, history. And it really is, you guys. It's like either you can be somebody that where you kind of leave your mark on the world, or else you can just be forgotten. You can stay in the backgrounds. That's cool too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just depends on how you feel about like leaving your mark on this planet. Like I do artwork and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So even when I'm gone, my paintings will still be on somebody's wall here, there. You know what I'm saying? My jewelry will get passed down. It'll outlive me. It's crazy. My Rolex will outlive me, man. That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
you can't bring when you pass, you can't bring your stuff with you.
Nothing with you, man. Nothing with
Yeah.
you, man. And it's like, you got to think, what do you want to be known as? What do you want to leave it in, you know? Because if either you can tell your own story or you can have other people tell your story. Who you think's going to tell it better, you know?
Yeah. You got people lying about you and shit too. It's like,
Yeah, oh, I've been through it. Oh, I've been through the shit, dog. Yo, you got to have fucking Teflon skin to be a YouTuber if you have beef. You can be a cool YouTuber, but you can't be a beef YouTuber unless you're like built for it. You saw what happened to JD. He thought he was ready for the YouTube war arena. He thought he was ready.
yeah.
Right?
Then you got the trolls that hide behind the screen.
Yeah, you gotta love them. They're good for business because they talk shit, they watch all your videos, and they always try and find a hole in you. And they always leave comments. Those are the three things that rock you in the algorithm.
They're just helping you. They don't even know it.
Yep, watching the full video, liking or disliking, and leaving a comment. You can't do no better for me than that.
Yeah.
Even if you're like, fuck you, Nick, you're a piece of shit. That still helps me. I don't really like you saying that because I'm not. And if I was, I'd wear that. You feel me? But that ain't even me, man. You know?
Yeah.
That ain't even me. I ain't really here to bully everybody and call people out. That's just like what I got to do to let people know I'm here. What's up? The next thing we gonna jump into some like super positive shit, you guys. You're gonna be like, whoa, this guy was like, we did not think like, nah, man, I'm a totally different person than what a lot of people think. But I am this person too. But it's only one side of me. It's only one side of me. There's many different, like, you know, I'm a confusing type person. You know, you're not gonna just figure me out right away. It's not gonna happen, you know?
How long you been doing this YouTube for now?
Ever since George Floyd got killed, like a few days after that. I wasn't
like
doing it before that. About a year and a half.
Yeah.
About a year and a half, man. You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent with YouTube. If you like taking breaks off, you're killing your channel. If I don't put out a video for say 5 days, my number's gonna go from like 400 a month, 350 a month to like $10.
Yeah.
That's why these guys are always like, will do anything for content, and they start repeating themselves and all this extra shit and lying and all this because they're just trying to like keep their number up. They're watching their number go up and down.
Have you ever tried Facebook? Doing stuff on Facebook?
I never really wanted to do social media. I only did this because I had to tell the story.
Yeah.
It wasn't for money. It wasn't for none of that shit. It wasn't for fame. It wasn't for none of that shit. You know?
Apparently Facebook you can make good money on Facebook right now.
Like what? Like streaming and stuff like that?
Yeah, they pay more than YouTube.
Because they know they're losing. They know YouTube is taking over the television networks. It's going to take over the television networks. If we give you guys good content, we can give you guys the livest content, real shit that wasn't even a screenplay or screen written, but it's going to sound better because it's real life. It's the shit you can't make up. You know?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers got books up here. Motherfuckers got like all type of shit up here. And it's like, I don't even know if this is the best platform for me to put it out on. I'm probably better off just writing. I'm not a writer, so I'd have to get with a writer. You know what I'm saying? And just I'll
Yeah.
talk, they write. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know?
You should write a book about your life.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
But it's an audio book. But people in prison can't get this book though. See, so a book can reach more places than YouTube. That's why I say that, because YouTube is very powerful, but a book can travel more places and doesn't need to be powered up. It doesn't need a battery. It doesn't need a screen to be played. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, books, I don't really like to read a lot, but I know that they say if you want to hide something, put it in a book. That's a very true thing.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, this is Lake Street right here, man. South Minneapolis, aka Snake Street. Like, don't even be out here. Like, no. Like, if you're like
Is it
walking
bad?
up and down this motherfucker or posted, like, you're just nothing good's gonna happen for you. Snake Street, man. It's where it all went down. It's where it started. It's where
Who
the 5th precinct was. You
runs
know,
this area? Who runs that area?
right now, shit looks like me.
You?
And that's like, I'm just saying, this area right now, it looks like me. That's just how this city is. Like, you just hold down wherever area you're in, it's yours. You understand? Like,
Yeah.
nobody really has control over anything, bro. You know? But shit, I'm looking around, I don't see nobody else that can fade me. It's like that. You feel me? Not saying it
Yeah.
can't happen, but as I look around, shit, I'm running this spot right now. You know, if that makes sense. But I'm not, because I'm not out the guy. I'm not, you know, we're getting like a record amount of homicides right now. I ain't out here shooting nobody. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just holding down my area.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Where I move at. My little 30, 40 foot, whatever radius I need to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yes, it's what I'm saying. It's like, it's no man's land. It's every man for himself. Anybody can just do whatever right now. It's like, fuck, the cops ain't gonna do shit. You're on your
Open
own out here.
city.
Bro, man, the police, what's up, homie? The police, that truck was dope. You can probably see it in my rear view mirror a little bit. But my rear view mirror, or no, this city though, you guys, it's like, I don't know, it's just like open season. There's like burnt down buildings. I'll show you the police station, okay? Fuck it. The police station looks abandoned with barbed wire around it. It doesn't even look like there's cops in there, dog.
So they're not even doing anything anymore. They don't even want to police anymore.
Because they don't want to be the next motherfucker on film doing some shit wrong. Dog, look at the police station, man. Honestly, look at this shit, you guys.
Is that the one they burnt down?
No, this is active. Does this look like an active police station to you, man?
No. There's a fence all around it. Look at that. It's like,
they were about to lose. They were so close to losing this. I think this is the 3rd precinct. They were so close to losing it that they abandoned the 5th. That's how the 5th went up. That they just all left it.
that's the one that went on flames?
Yep, they let that happen, you guys. That was all part of the game.
I heard about that too. I heard something about that. They took all the files out and everything.
Bro, that was the first police station in the history of the United States to ever get overthrown and burned and like destroyed. Google it. I don't think that's ever happened before in riots, you guys. Not the police station.
It's crazy.
They easily could have called in fucking Blackhawks, and just stopped all that.
Military. They could have called the military.
They didn't want to. It's all a game, you guys. This shit's not real. It's not real, you guys. But we have to act like it is. We can't just be like, oh, it's not real. La-di-da-di-da. Oh, it's just all. No, you got to like react with real emotion to things that might not even be real. That's what the world we live in. It's like, it's synthetic. It's simulation. You know, that's a heavy conversation to have. So sometimes I don't like to jump off the deep end, but I know what this is, you guys, and it's not what we think it is, man. You know,
is Minnesota a Democrat city run or Republican?
It's a liberal city. Like, you don't get, like, they're soft on crime. that kind of shit. You know
So
what I'm
like more
saying?
like
Like,
a more the left end, like more Democrats then.
yeah, yeah, more liberal, definitely more liberal, very liberal. Our mayor's like 40 some years old or something like that.
You should run for mayor.
I, oh, I should, but a lot of people wouldn't like that in the end. Trust me. You know. Now I'm
You
not
get all.
open-minded enough about. You know, I could never probably. I could never really be in a position like that. I'm just,
Just get all the haters out, and it just.
Yeah, and honestly, you guys, the world's always gonna be full of haters. There's always gonna getting on YouTube. That's what it showed me. Is it showed me that like the ratio of normal thinking people versus whacked out individuals that believe stories that never happened, and it scares me to see the ratio. It's like 10-90, and what I mean by that, it's like 10% solid, maybe 90% fake as fuck.
Yeah,
It
hundred
is
percent.
nowhere. Yeah, it's bad, dog. Like you can see like certain things when you're on here. It gives you like it's like taking a poll almost. Every video, it's like almost taking a poll. You get people's opinions of things, and
Yeah,
you learn either how educated people are or how dumbed down they are. You start to
there's a
see it.
lot of dumb ones out there. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm worried. Like, why do people? I don't know. It just worries me, man. Like that people can't see. Like, I guess I can't expect everybody to be like college professors and shit, but I don't know, man. I was talking to a kid that was 21 today, and that motherfucker seemed like he was 41. He knew a lot of shit. I was like, whoa, you're 21, dog? Like, damn. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not even really your age. You can learn from people younger than you. You just gotta be smart though. You just don't listen to no dummy. You're sitting around listening to dummies all day, you're gonna be just as stupid as them, if not worse.
Just gonna get
You know?
brainwashed.
Yep, brainwash. You know what? My brother-in-law, he was a gang member. He passed away from cancer recently. He said, yeah, Nick, that's what gangs are about, dog. They just brainwash you. It's
Yeah.
brainwashing. That's
It's
what a
like the
lot of shit's about, you guys. Just getting brainwashed. It's not hard to do. I
it's like the
brainwash the
cops.
fuck out of you guys if I wanted to, and that's fucked up. And I won't do it, but it's not that hard to do. You know?
Look at the cops. They go to their academy, they get brainwashed until they're thinking like everything they do is all right. And
Even the cop at the trial, I could tell she was probably a good person. She was just caught in a scenario. She didn't even do nothing wrong, but she was 2 seconds from getting perjured if she answered my question. And she had to stick with what they put on the tape. And she knows damn well she told me that day that she couldn't stop or cite me for having bad tabs during the corona. And you know what, you guys? I'm glad that cop, believe it or not, because I don't think it was her doing, I'm glad that she didn't have to perjure herself in the eyes of God. I'm glad. That judge said, do you got any more witnesses you want to call? I said, can I call God? He said, no. I said it, I swear to God. I told him that. I said, can I call God as a witness? He said, no, you can't. I said, then no, I don't. No, I don't have any more witnesses to call. Because everybody's going to lie. You know? I swear I said that at trial, man. I asked to call God for a witness. They said, nope, he can't be involved. He'll tell the truth.
that's
Shit you not.
funny.
It's true. True, you guys. And it's like, whoa. I don't know if I said that earlier when I was talking about the trial, but yeah, I really said that to him. I said, can I call God for a witness? Because I knew that was like that's, and he knew where I was going. He knew where I was going, the whole shit, like all this fake ass
Yep.
matter. Doesn't even, none of this matters. You can torture, you can do this. I'm still going to die. You're still going to, I don't think people really, as we put these
Can't hear you.